Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to Shane Plays Spirit Island. Um, at this rate, I might have to start putting these out twice a week. This is becoming quite the backlog. I've done the last 3 or 4 videos all within the same night. So either I just have content forever, or, uh, you know, maybe I start increasing how frequently I put it out. Anyway, um, I was looking at these scenarios that I haven't done, um, and found a bit of a tricky one. So I've got 2 scenarios left from the core game and 2 spirits left from the core game. Those 2 spirits are the two extra complicated ones. We've got Ocean's Hunger Grasp, who can only exist on the coast, and we've got Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares, who can't actually hurt people. Um, Both of them have massive, massive upsides to counteract these downsides, but they're still, downsides. Um, so, of the 2 scenarios I haven't done yet, one of them is this guard the Isle's heart, and it says that, of course, this scenario is notably easier for spirits with easy build prevention, like Spread of Rampant Green. It would be neat if I had read that ahead of time and played this one with Spread of Rampant Green instead of Blitz. But whatever. This scenario is notably harder for spirits with no build prevention or fast way to destroy explorers, like Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares. Alright, so, in that case, obviously, I just want to bring Ocean's Hunger Grasp, right? The problem is, the whole point of the scenario is the innermost land, which is going to be land number 7 for a 1-player game, um, is now a new lose condition. Anytime after turn 1, if there's a city or town there, I just lose. Straight off the bat. And so my solution for this is normally I randomize which board section I'm playing on. Not this time, because this time, sorry if you can hear Ambrose purring there. If you're wondering what that weird rumbling kind of breathing noise is, that's my cat. Anyway, so normally I randomize, but for this particular scenario, I think that land number 7 here being accessible from the coast, since I'll be able to be in land number 1, is a really big deal. And I think on all the other maps, yeah, it's at least 2 away from the coast. Yeah, and yeah, so that's a problem. Um, so I'm gonna stick with tile D here. I could pretend I drew it by random, but not at this point in the video, and I'm not redoing this video. So here we are. Anyway, yes, the full rules here. Anytime, yep, we lose if there's a city or town in land number 7. But after all other setup, we're removing the town, which is awesome. For each inner land, we are adding an explorer and a presence. Since I can't add it to land number 7, it'll get added to land number 1. And then each spirit is going to draw 2 additional power cards, which is neat and awesome. For those who are unfamiliar with Ocean's Hunger Grasp, there's a reason that he is considered a high complexity spirit. And honestly, we'll get into it as we play. So, with Ocean's Hunger Grasp, you may notice that I have presence in the ocean here. That's different. Normally, this is not a land. But for the purposes of Ocean's Hunger Grasp, it now is a land. You can so oceans on any boards that have my presence. So my presence just needs to be somewhere on the board. It doesn't actually need to be in the ocean for this to work. They will be treated as coastal wetlands for powers and blight. Any invaders or Dahan that are moved into oceans are drowned. Drowned pieces are put onto my card here. At any time, I can exchange X, which for me is 1, health worth of invaders for an energy. So if I drown an explorer, I can turn that in for an energy. If I drown a city, I turn that in for 3 energy. It's wonderful. Um, I am obviously very bad at generating energy on my own, which is why I'm Ocean's Hungry Grasp. I need to devour them in order to fuel my continued rampage. So, that's what we're doing. Um, let's see. I am definitely adding here. Um, they're exploring the sand, which is awful. Definitely not where I wanted them to start. Um, this could be bad right off the bat. So, Call of the Deeps gathers an explorer, which was how I was planning to get this guy out of here. Now that there's 2 of them, I maybe need a new power. Oh, but I get a new power. Right. Okay, so since I'm gonna get 2 new powers right off the bat, I think I want this to be a sacred site. In case whatever power I get, I think this is just marking this as the inner land. I want this to be a sacred site in case whatever minor power I get to take care of the other guy requires a sacred site. So I think having 2 card plays is important. Why are you showing me this card? Okay. Oh. I don't get to pick them. I just get the top 2 cards of the deck. That is a problem for me. I think that means I lose. So maybe we just restart this. I think anything but a sand here and we would be fine. But I think a sand explorer makes this unwinnable without drawing the right cards in those initial 2. And it needs to be something in the fast phase because otherwise they build. Let me double check the scenario. Yeah, any time after turn 1. Oh, it's after turn 1. So I can still destroy the town that they build if I can do that quickly enough. Okay. So did I get a minor and a major? Yes, drawing a single card from each of the 2 power decks. That's nuts. Okay. A little random. And it didn't get me necessarily symbols I like, but so this one is range 0, so that doesn't help me. It's also range 0 inland, which is hilarious. I literally can't target a land with this power. So that's cool. Strangling Firevine. If I had the power for that, it would not help. Also, it needs to target from a place with sand, so that doesn't help. Alright. This one pushes towns from my land, which doesn't help. This one only works on the coast, which doesn't help. So yes, I think we are starting this over. Let's take us back to the main menu, new game, and we're just going to pretend that didn't happen. I could restart the video at this point, but okay, for cereal. Put this back, take this out, put Ocean's Hungry Grasp there. Grab this stupid Guard the Heart and get slightly luckier. I am also playing with an event deck now, but no events happen on the first turn, so that couldn't have helped. Okay, Let's not get a sand for the initial explore, please. I still want stuff here. Yes, wetland. That is a perfectly acceptable land type. I'm going to enjoy that a great deal. Okay. So, I think we still would love to have a sacred site here. I'm now getting Vengeance of the Dead, which could be useful. It's not ideal. Ooh, this one's nice. It actually has water and moon, which I think is the other another thing I like. Yes, I appear to like moons. So this one it can add, and it targets coastal, which is very on theme for me. Okay, cool. I like this. So we still want to get this guy out of here. It's no longer as much of a rush, but we definitely need it to happen. So let us. So I was originally planning to Call of the Deeps, I think, and that targets coastal lands and also range 0. Oh wait, yes, because we're gathering into a coastal land. Yes, this works. Okay, so we're gonna Call of the Deep. We're going to. Got 2 card plays. Gotta wrap my head around this spirit. Probably in the slow phase, Drowning an Explorer and Town sounds lovely. That'll get us some power. Both of those are 0, so I don't have to worry about power generation before that point. So I can do any of these growths. Certainly don't need to reclaim. Adding 2 presents seems better than 1. It does get us energy, which we don't quite need yet, but we might want eventually. This one gets us power cards, but we're pretty happy with the power cards we have. We got a bunch of extra ones. Let's add 2 presents. Specifically to any ocean. Okay, so we're adding to this ocean. Do we want more card plays or do we want more elements? I don't honestly know. What are our innate's powers do anyway? So, yes, please. That's great. Would love to play that immediately. And I can with what I was planning. That's awesome. This one, I also can play with what I was doing and just gets us fear. So that's always nice. So yeah, both of these are great, and I think going for more elements is good. But more card plays also gets us more elements. So maybe we go up to 3 card plays. Just drop a bunch of tokens in the ocean. We can still do the things we were planning to do, which was this and this. And then we also get a cheeky 3rd card, which if it has Moon and Water, it will add an extra fear, which is just good. I think Tidal Boon looks really good, just from a symbols standpoint. It gets us to level 2 on both of these. And maybe we just drown a city and win very quickly. We're going to win very quickly. This could be our opportunity to win before we get to Terra level 2. Although we're also going to generate a lot of fear, so we'll see. Okay. So, Call of the Deeps. Gathering a dude. Alright. You know what? It is tempting, because there is an achievement for winning before you get to Terra level 2. And I think this is an opportunity for it. It is very tempting to not use this power. It's a weird play, but I think I'm going to do it. We'll see how it works out. Nice. They couldn't get to this jungle. Yes, things are looking better and better. So, this one is range 0, so it's just going to go there. Turn all that stuff into energy. I'm glad it does it automatically. I don't want to have to click that. So Tidal Boon, I can push the Dahan out, but he's going to Ravage and kill a guy. So it's probably just going to give me energy. This one can drown a city. Oh, but it's also 0. Okay, this is more complicated than I first thought, but I definitely need to get presence into these places, especially this one. Okay. What am I going to do about that one? Defend 4. That seems fine. So... Tidal Boon for the energy. Skip this. Ocean breaks the shore. Can't really do anything. Alright. But I'm still in a very good position to win. Okay. Definitely room for improvement on that first turn, but we're still going to do some cool stuff. Okay. So I have many things here. Gain a power card, add a presence to a coast, and push one presence from each ocean, so I can get into these 2 lands. So let's see what the minor power deck has for us. Obviously, water cards are good. This one actually seems possibly fabulous. And we're not going for fear, so we'll grab this. Okay. So we don't need a sacred site this turn, I don't think. No. So let's just add... I guess let's get a 4th card play and go here. Okay. Why not? Maybe not this one. Does this one really help any? After each land... I'm rethinking a little here. That adds moon, not earth. Boo. Do I want to just reclaim? No, because reclaim doesn't get me presence into these lands. I really need it there. Okay. But this... I'm not going to destroy a lot this turn. So this doesn't really help me out. Yep. Okay. So, we are defending here. It's causing a lot of fear. But we're not even to our first fear card yet. Adding Dahan. I'd love to add them here. Growth through sacrifice. I can destroy one of my presents. This one. Then I can add one of my presents. And I honestly think 5 card play is going to be overkill. Hang on, what is my... So my reclaim isn't going to add any... Oh, frack it. Let's add this probably over here. Alright, events. Okay, so in each land with at least 2 explorers, we are pushing an explorer to an adjacent land without invaders. There's none of those. Then we've got distant hunt. Push 1 beast into an adjacent land with no blight. It deals 1 damage there. Come on over here, eat this guy. And then I forget what the last line of that card was, but it seems to have resolved all by itself. Okay, disease prevented this place from building. They added 1 explorer here. We can get that guy. Okay. So what was the... during Ravage, in every land defend 1 per Dahan in the land. It didn't matter. Okay. So, obviously reclaiming. We are gaining a power card. We are looking for water. I love Encompassing Ward. I also really like Poisoned Dew for our trying to eliminate all invaders. Let's do that. Okay, so right now with a... Oh yeah, I have to gather 1 presence into each ocean. So this one, that's sort of the downside of ocean, is he works like the tides. He has to pull in and push back out. Okay, so our plan here, if we defend this land, then that city is dead. So that is defend 4. Then we've got potentially destroying all explorers. So we need to Call of the Deeps to get this guy out of the sand that he's in. And then we can Poison Dew to kill the explorers, because that's a wetland, and then Tidal Boon to push this out of here, and then we win, I think. So wait, it doesn't happen until the slow phase. So they are going to get an opportunity to explore. Call of the Deeps does happen in the fast phase, so they aren't going to build anywhere. But they may explore somewhere, and there's no way of knowing where. If they explore mountains, there'll be another guy here. Yeah. Basically, they're only going to be able to reach these 4 lands. But that's enough. Oh, I guess they can reach here as well, if they get another sand. So these 5 lands, they have the ability to explore into, for potentially upwards of 3 more explorers. I don't think any of these helps with that a lot, but this helps with it a little if they end up like here. So we'll play that as extra insurance for that and hope for the best. Okay, so we are gathering. I guess we actually want to gather here because then he will die during that ravage. And we are still not doing pound ships to splinters because we are going for that achievement. Okay. On an inland land on each board, replace an explorer with a town. Joke's on you, there are no inland lands with explorers. They're not going to ravage in place of disease and strife. I don't think that affects anything either. Each player can push one explorer or town from a land with Dahan. I don't think I will choose to do that. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Not building. I mean, they're not building at all, so whatever. Okie dokie. Yep, all these things are good. Alright, they have chosen the sands. That makes things slightly harder, although I think I can still pull this off next turn after my reclaim. Or, nope, we got it. So we poison dew here, and we title boon myself. That was not the power I intended to use. We swallow the land dwellers here. That's how that power works. Alright. Terra level 1 victory. And also beat protecting the middle with ocean. Thanks for watching. We got the swift response achievement. And we are 3/4 of the way on that other one. So, hope you enjoyed the video. That first game did not happen. It's off the books. We got a 31, which might be my highest level 0 score. I think both of the others were in the 20s. So yeah, hope you had fun, and I will see you in the next video.